So what did you make of tonight's performance?
I thought, albeit our squad being that stretched, we performed well. We kind of held our own, considering we've probably been our second game in 6 months due to obviously COVID. I thought the girls have worked hard. They've took Aberdeen testing for a good spell. Aberdeen are a good side, moved the ball really well, and albeit we were well organised in there, but unfortunately we weren't getting the 3 points.
Okay. So you mentioned Aberdeen a little bit there. What did you make of their performance?
Yeah, they're a good side. They move the ball really well. They've got a lot of talent in terms of going forward. So we knew going into the game the kind of threat they posed, and going from their last game as well. We kind of felt we just had to be careful of counter attacks, and I felt as if we kind of dealt with them well, particularly in the first hour. The last 30 minutes or so, we were. You start to see them kind of pinning us back a wee bit more, but that's what good teams do to you, well deserved.
Okay. What are the aims for the rest of the season, and does tonight's result change your aims at all?
No, we just want to make sure we have a strong enough end of the season as we possibly can in the games. We just take one game at a time. We make sure that we're being competitive, and we've got a young side, so they're developing. We're using these games in there as a kind of building blocks for probably ahead of next season, and we're on the right path. Probably just need a bit of certain wee guidances in there just to kind of fine tune our kind of field and play. But that'll come as the more games we play. We can see that we've brought in 2 under-19s to make their debuts tonight. Albeit the result we're disappointed, but it's an improvement from last Sunday, and we continue to kind of to improve and get better.
Okay. So there's a lot of exciting developments at the club right now. Does that give you optimism for the future going forward?
Yeah, there's a lot of changes within the club that happen, and we're obviously expecting that to be involved in with us on the women's side. We should be all as one as a club, so we should reap benefits from that, if not short term, but for the long term.
Finally, you're away to Dundee United on Sunday. What are your thoughts going into that match?
Yeah, Dundee United are a good side. We beat them in the first game at Lesser Hampden. We know that they're a big physical side. They're up at the top of the league for a reason. They pose a good threat, especially they're playing a lot of goals this season. So we're prepared for them. We know how to adjust for this game. So we rest up. The girls will have their analysis, and then we prepare for Sunday as we always do.